Art doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, keeping it simple can help you create something every day. Welcome back. I'm Christine. This is Mike. Today, I'm featuring an art prompt book created by my friend Cassie from the Cassie Projects. The book acts as an advent calendar that inspires you to create every day as you count down to Christmas. For the first prompt, I chose this coloring page. I'm using my Sharpie Creative markers because their limited color palette makes it easy to decide which colors to use. I also feel like Sharpie Creative markers are not getting enough credit for how amazing they are, but more on that in another video. Starting with a coloring page is such a good idea to get creativity flowing without feeling stressed. The design is already there, so you don't have to come up with a new idea. Right now, I feel a little burnt out from October. It was a busy month for me. I was worried that creating anything in this art prompt book would feel forced. But the moment I saw this cute penguin in a cup of hot cocoa, I thought, I have to color this. My whole mindset shifted. I'm not a coloring channel. I don't own any coloring books. I have no desire to color. I've never gotten into it, but after choosing my favorite colors and filling this page in, I found myself enjoying the moment. Now that I'm relaxed and feeling warmed up, I'm actually excited about trying a more challenging art prompt. If you feel nervous about making something perfect or starting in this art prompt book, start with this coloring page. It's a great reminder that art doesn't have to be hard. It can be as simple as adding color and having fun. Focusing on the joy of coloring can make you feel more confident and can lead to creating something new every day. And if you enjoy coloring this penguin, there are more pages like this in the book. But if you're feeling courageous, let's move on to prompt number 2. Look out the window and draw what you see. I reached for my favorite budget watercolor paper because I felt like painting and I wanted to work on a surface that would allow me to add a ton of layers. I decided to pull out my Hemi, is that how you say it? Hemi gouache? I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I really don't know. I haven't used this gouache a lot lately, not just because I don't know how to say its name, but I really haven't had an opportunity to just have some fun with it. So I thought that this would be the perfect time to explore it a little bit more. As some of you know, I live in Florida, but I grew up in Chicago where winters are cold, snowy, and just full of Christmas vibes. I loved the boots, the fuzzy sweatshirts, and the big puffy jackets. Here in Florida though, Christmas is totally different. It's warm and sometimes it's as low as 50 degrees, but that's not cold enough for snow. So for this prompt, I decided to paint a sunny day outside and add a Christmas tree inside to show that contrast between the two things. It's a little silly, but it's a perfect representation of my Florida Christmas. If you didn't know, I've lived in 3 states, and I think this is the perfect way to honor my current home. This prompt is a great way to start creating because it's a fun way to document memories. It's like capturing a tiny piece of your life, making your art feel personal, which takes away the pressure to make it perfect. The more personal you can make your art, the less it matters what anyone else thinks about it. Even if you don't live in a warm place like I do, when you look outside, try to find something and make it unique. Add your own twist to it. Plus, if you ever move, it'll be fun to look back in this art prompt book and remember where you used to live. Color the circles. Add color and patterns to these circles. Draw on them, inside them, or outside them. Use as much color as you can. I love it. As soon as I saw this prompt, I knew I had to include it in this video. It instantly reminded me of blowing bubbles as a kid, which somehow led me to another memory of a polka-dotted giraffe coat rack that I had growing up. My dad brought this giraffe home one day and it lived in our basement for years because it was too big and odd to fit anywhere else in the house. I'll make sure I find a picture of it and show you later. If these circles don't spark any strange memories for you because you're not as weird as me, try filling each one with simple circular objects patterns, or colors. This exercise is low pressure because you're not starting with a blank page. The circles are already there, and they're giving you permission to just fill them in with something simple. Sometimes art prompt books make me feel like I have to be clever, but this one focuses on just making art and having fun. It's really about creating something that makes you happy because this is a countdown to Christmas. It's supposed to be fun. Oh, and I found a picture of the giraffe coat rack. So it turns out that it was designed in the 1960s by Edward Mobley. Now, I have no idea where my dad found it in the late 90s, but it had a strange smell, so it was probably good that we let it go. Drawing this giraffe brought back a lot of happy memories, and that's what I love about this art prompt book. If you were thinking about trying an art prompt book, this one is perfect for capturing the 2024 Christmas season. Many of the prompts in this book inspire you to create art based on your favorite holiday traditions. If you haven't picked up your book yet, you can grab it from my Amazon affiliate link below. I've also included a playlist featuring other creators here on YouTube, including Cassie herself, as they work through this art prompt book. Have fun watching all of those videos for inspiration, or you can just put it on in the background while you're working through your book. That's what I like to do. I love putting videos on in the background. Moving on to art prompt number 4, decorate this cupcake. And for me, that means it has to become a monster. Yes. I've been having so much fun creating cute little monsters lately. I can't stop, and I don't want to. To make my vision come to life, I had to move the cupcake onto a separate sheet of paper. I also altered it slightly so I could add some arms and feet. You can keep it simple and just decorate the cupcake, but I wanted to turn it into a monster because creating monsters has been something I truly enjoy. The best thing about drawing monsters is that there's no right or wrong way to do it. They can be funny, cute, or a little weird. Drawing monsters lets you play and experiment, which is one of the easiest ways to spark new ideas, especially if you're suffering from art block or burnout, which is what I've been experiencing lately. All of the monsters I've been making lately have given me this feeling of excitement inside. And I want you to feel that feeling too. If turning this cupcake into a monster doesn't give you that feeling, don't worry, you'll find that feeling when you least expect it. Working through this art prompt book is a great way to start exploring and to find what makes you truly excited to create each day. Moving on to the last art prompt, bring an object to life. Well, shoot, that's just asking for a monster, isn't it? This is another fun prompt for beginners because you can illustrate anything around you. All you have to do is add eyes and a mouth and you're done. Since this is the last prompt that I'm tackling today, I decided to step it up a notch. I've always dreamed of making my own gingerbread house, so I sketched one out. But since the prompt is all about bringing things to life, my gingerbread house transformed into a cute little monster. To make it even more my style, I used my favorite colors, which include pink, purple, and blue. For this prompt, I'm using my Artex acrylic paint markers. I've been loving these markers this year. They're great for layering like acrylic paint, but they also make it easy to create sharp lines and smooth edges. While they're not perfect, and I'll share my thoughts about that in another video, they're awesome for small projects like this, and I especially love them for filling in the prompts in this book. Once I added my base layers, I noticed something kind of fun. My gingerbread house monster looks like it's gazing up at something. So I decided to add a candy cane monster looking down at it, and now the scene feels complete. Once my candy cane monster was in place, it was time to add the finishing touches with my Prismacolored pencils. This year, I have been on a mission to find the perfect fine liner, but honestly, color pencils have been so much better for me. Because they don't smudge like pens, they're easy to control, and I found that outlining with a color adds way more dimension to a drawing than a black outline ever could. It just works for me, and it might work for you too. This art prompt book was the perfect place for me to experiment with art supplies that I haven't used in a while, as well as create fun and playful characters that I truly enjoyed creating. I'm honored that Cassie asked me to review this art prompt book. I think that it is perfect for beginners who are looking to create every single day, and with the additional benefit of counting down to Christmas, makes it extra fun. If you want to see more cute monsters, go ahead and check out this playlist over here. I am dressed up for Halloween in those videos, so it's a little weird, but hello, that's just me. Nice to meet you.